kind of... I think I've got... You know, I'm gonna... I think I might have a little touch of it. I'm not sure. I'm feeling a little bit weird. I'm feeling... It may be excitement, though. I'll tell you why. Earlier today, because we're live, right? I did... Shut up! Earlier today, I was on another live show, hosted by Larry King. It was Larry King's show, and you're like, what, Craig? You were on Larry King? He has world leaders and important people and interesting people on his show. And I'm like, yeah. He also, his show the night before last was, you know, is meat good? So he has me too, obviously. Anyway, I was doing Larry King. So I love Larry. You know, sometimes I do an homage to him on the show here. You know, I do things like, you know. All the moves that he's made famous. And I've always joshed with Larry. I've always kidded him on. I've always said, oh, Larry, you're the fartiest man in show business. You're farty. Now, I turned up to do Larry's show today, and Larry's not farty at all. At least so I thought. And then I realised his desk is very, very wide. Suspiciously wide, you know? And then when I'm like, what's that? And they put a fan behind your head so that they're blowing air at Larry. And I'm thinking, does he want to look like he's in a Van Halen video or what? And then, anyway, he wasn't that farty, but I found myself getting a little farty while I was in there. So I don't think it's Larry that's farty. I think it's something in the CNN canteen. And then I'm thinking, can that actually be true? Because if you follow that logic, then you would say, but wait, Craig, that would imply that Anderson Cooper is farty, and there's no way he's farty. I mean, if he farted, it would be like, ha! I don't mean that. I mean, you know, it would be like clean and to the point. Anyway, and now I don't know and I feel terrible because if I am coming down with the swine flu, I hope I haven't given it to Larry King. Because, you know, there's a lot of going on anyway. I mean, you can't add on top of... Poor man's gonna need a rain jacket. Rain jacket? Admit it, you weren't entirely sure until this moment whether or not this part of the show was actually written down. And now you know. I know. And you're like, no way. And I'm like, way, girlfriend. We'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the new 7-passenger Lincoln MKT with luxury for all. Lincoln, retired.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Please be quiet. Please be quiet. Please. Yes, no, I appreciate it. Honestly, I do. Really, I appreciate it. But if you make too much noise, you'll open up the crack in the ceiling. And it's raining in Los Angeles. And if you've seen this show before, it doesn't rain often in Los Angeles, but when it does, we have a leak in the studio here, and... Oh, yeah, that's right. Laugh at that, because... Well, then you're going to love it when I get a joke or something. You got a leak in the roof? Craig, is that some kind of a limp? Do you have a hernia? Yes, I do. I don't actually have a hernia. I'm not exactly sure what a hernia is. I look forward to your letters. It's pretty bad, though, a hernia, isn't it? Is it your disc? No, that's a herniated disc. I'm talking, you know, one of my dogs has a hernia. You know, I feel the same way as you do. I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing on TV? I don't know. My feeling is that no one's noticed because it's on so damn late. So I say we just keep going until they decide they want to put on something entertaining. And until that point, I'll talk to you about one of my dogs having a hernia. Now, let me just say what I like to say at the beginning of the show. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. And like I said, we've got the... Now, you can't see out the window. These are special rain-hiding windows. We need rain here in Los Angeles. The authorities are worried, though, that it could lead to slides up in the hills. And the rain, when it comes, can send all sorts of things sliding down. It makes my dentures start to slip. No, all sorts of... Because the fires take the vegetation away, and then the rain comes, and everything comes washing down the hill. You get rocks and mud and loose Baldwins coming down there. I tell you, nothing can prepare you when you move to Los Angeles, you wake up one morning and find a Baldwin on your lawn. They think they're people. They do. They look you right in the eye. Do you know, in Washington today, a Republican senator from Maine voted with the Democrats on healthcare. I was like, what? This is the first time a Republican has switched sides and not been arrested in an airport bathroom. This is unusual. And hey. And there's been a big shake-up in Madonna, you know, in her life, Madonna land. No, she fired her personal trainer. I was like, what, again? Well, apparently Madonna thinks she looks too muscular. I don't know what she's talking about. I think she looks great. She does. Do we have a video of Madonna? We do. I'm kind of turned on and scared at the same time. I like that. Of course, I'm still partially European. And there's a lot of important news going on today. Hillary Clinton's in Moscow talking about the nuclear weapons. The Senate is fighting over the president's health care bill. But there's some very big news, and I have to talk about it tonight. I don't like to talk about things this serious, but I'm going to have to talk about it tonight. We are in the middle of a pumpkin shortage. Look at this. Look. In the Washington Times. And apparently, Halloween fun is threatened. I think they might be exaggerating a bit. I mean, Halloween won't be threatened because it won't be cancelled just because there's a pumpkin shortage. That'd be like cancelling John and Kate because they're short of one douchebag. They're not going to cancel that. Now, nobody has cancelled this show because of a lack of entertainment value. According to the article, the pumpkin growing season this year was especially rainy, and that's why there's so few pumpkins. And the pumpkins that survived will be smaller than usual. Which is not a problem here in LA. We have implants for that sort of thing. But it's only a matter of time before the pumpkin shortage will become a political issue. The Democrats will blame the global warming for the pumpkins. The Republicans will blame Michael Moore for eating all the pumpkins. I'm going to go with the Republicans on this one. Have you seen... No, I love... You seen the pumpkin launchers that people make? Have you seen... That's awesome. I mean, I'm like, wow. Take that, Mythbusters. They're We're on the show this week, the Mythbusters. I have never been so excited about a guest in my life. Anyway, you know what? They make the giant pumpkin throwers. You know the giant slingshots that send pumpkins hurtling through the air? They made one this year. It's so good it sent a pumpkin all the way to Cuba. I am serious. Look at this, look.
Hasta la victoria siempre.
All right, I will admit that was kind of entertaining. I was like, when I watched that, I went, that's actually not bad. I mean, I saw it coming, but Castro didn't. Now, you know the word pumpkin comes from the word peapon. Peapon is a Greek word which means large melon. I found that out today when I Googled large melons. You're lucky I made it to the show tonight, actually. Anyway, pumpkins are one of the few plants that have both male and female parts. Which explains why the other day I saw a pumpkin getting a ride home from Eddie Murphy. But a lot of people think it's a joke, it was just a stupid joke, I'm sorry. I know it's crap, but what else is what else are we going to do? You want to watch the ShamWow commercial for 2 hours? Come on! Now, a lot of people think the pumpkins are vegetables. They're not. They have seeds, so technically they're fruit. They're in the gourd family. So, tribal men in New Guinea use gourds as sheaths for their gentlemen's equipment. They do. Now, scientists debate whether this is purely ornamental or has a practical purpose. I personally think it just proves guys will put their junk in anything. And I have 3 broken vacuum cleaners to prove it. We have to take a break. Call me Hoover. We'll be right back.
Larry, king of the jungle.
Hey! Have you heard that, Justin Timberlake? I don't get it. No. I could make better music with my ass. Listen! Yeah? I just brought sexy back. Thanks, Larry. Thanks. That's Larry King just doing a little remote piece. Pumpkin shortage. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Pumpkin shortage. Now, I was on the webs today. The all-time record pumpkin, big. People grow giant pumpkins, huge. The last one, the biggest one ever grown, Jackson Township in Ohio, 1,700 pounds. This pumpkin. We got a picture of it. Look at that. Look at the size of that thing. That pumpkin is not the only giant fruit from Ohio. Drew Carey. That's what I said. Drew Carey. I'm kidding. He's my friend. It's a joke. I love Drew, especially when he's rolled in cinnamon. Do you know who had a very big pumpkin, of course, was Cinderella. Cinderella, her pumpkin turned into a coach. Now, here's what I say about that. Big deal, Cinderella, I say. Fruit that looks like a mode of transportation does not impress me. You know what impresses me? Fruit that looks like this. Look at that. Or, I found another one. There, the other one. Look at that. Now. There they are, TV's sexiest fruit. Not including me. But what I think is surprising is that I found a whole host of photographs on the internet today of vegetables that look like, you know, rude fruits and vegetables. It was all fruits and vegetables. They all look like, you know, peas and bums and, you know, all the good stuff. Anyway, well, not all the good. That's not all the good stuff, obviously. Peepees and bums and all the good stuff. What the hell are you talking talking about? Look, I'm just trying to get past a potentially embarrassing moment. What? The whole show is a potentially embarrassing moment. Anyway, here's the thing. I find all these vegetables. No, they're vegetables. They're God's creation. They're just there. They're as, you know, as they were made in the universe. They grew out the plant into something hilarious. And the censors are like, nope. I'm like, it's a vegetable or a fruit. And they're like, nope. Because they really do look rude. And then I said, well, I'll put them on the CBS website. And they're like, nope. So you have to find them yourself. But I think you're up to it. We'll take a break. You find the sexy vegetables. We'll be back in a minute. We'll be right back.
Viernes en el programa Más Tarde con Craig Ferguson. Es un sketcho más macho de todos los otros sketchos. Con un actor famoso, Salman Rushdie. Y payaso triste, Craig Ferguson. Y un bailador pequeño, Hombrito Peludo. En la noche de viernes, una fiesta en la casa de Elton John. ¡Ay, Chihuahua!
I get no idea what's happening either, so don't you worry. Do we have time for emails? Yep. This is from Ben in Mendon in Massachusetts. Ben says, Dear Craig, I can't believe you said you hate the song My Sharona. Did I say that? Once I heard you said that, I tore all of my posters of you down. And by the way, your theme song sounds like My Sharona. You gotta lighten up, Ben. And also, I think I speak for all of us when I say you can get posters of me. Also, I don't hate the song My Sharona. Maybe it was the mood I was in that night. You can't take anything I say seriously. I claimed to be Scottish here one night. I mean, this is from Steve in Ottawa, Canada. Steve says, I wanted to send you a personal note, not one for the air. Is this the correct way, or is there another email address? No, this one's good. This is from Brandon in Henderson in North Carolina. You know what I just realized? This is what this looks like. This looks like a late night talk show, doesn't it? When they take out the bit and then they go through things. I bet you think I see these before I see them, right? You think that, don't you? Well, you're wrong. And I know you think I'm lying, and I don't give a rat's ass. I don't see it. And you're like, what? Well, yeah, but you said you hated My Sharona, and you don't hate My Sharona. And I'm like, you have me. I just lost an argument to someone who's not even there. Or are you? All right, this is from Brandon in Henderson, North Carolina. Brandon says, Dear Craig, why do people say no offense when they're about to offend somebody? Well, no offense is just another way for saying, I'm going to say something horrible, please don't hit me. No offense. By the way, I hate the song My Sharona, no offense. Ding 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 ding. You did it in your head. You did it. You were like, My Sharona. All right, I'm not reading it. This is from Floyd in Portales in New Mexico. You like how I said that? Yes. Uh-huh. That's right. Daddy knows a little Spanish. Floyd says, Dear Craig, do you have a personal trainer and a personal chef to help keep you in shape? I'm sorry, I can't read any more emails. I've got to go and do some squats. I like to feel the burn. I like like to feel the burn while I'm listening to Mash and Ruminant. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to the Late Late Show. Yeah, that's right. I have no idea why I did that. My first guest tonight is an Academy Award-winning actor. What the hell is he doing in this crap? I don't know. He's the founder of the Actors Gang, which kicked off its WTF festival, which runs through December 19th at Culver City Theatre in Los Angeles. Please welcome the giant movie star that is Tim Robbins, everybody. Tim Robbins. What you got?
I'm just going to leave some flyers there for anyone that comes
this
by.
This for the festival?
Yeah.
And why are you having a film festival at your theatre? I mean, isn't it a theatre for
film,
actors?
there's theater, there's music, there's dance, there's all kinds of fun.
Oh.
These are depressed times. We've got to have some fun.
Hey. Shut up, you'll get your $5. Why at depressed times? Is the Actors Gang in trouble, are they?
Well, I think all arts organizations are in trouble. A lot of funding has been cut recently.
What's that, Democratic administration?
No, actually, it's private donors.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, I see.
When they're filling out the check at the end of the year, they might not support the arts, and that's always a mistake.
Now, you founded the Actors? You're one of the founders of the Actors?
28 years ago.
Right,
yeah,
and it's a theatre group where they put on plays. Do you make films there too?
Well, no, we put on plays, but we also tour all around the world. We just got back from Spain. We're in Madrid and Barcelona and Bilbao and Vitoria doing Orwell's 1984. To packed houses in Spain. We've been to China,
1984?
Australia.
As a play?
Yeah, it's real good.
As a musical, perhaps? I didn't know that 1984 was a play. I love the book 1984.
Oh, it's a great book, and it's really relevant right now. And the Spanish really loved it because, you know, the country in Europe that's closest to living under that kind of government. 1975, they had a dictatorship still there.
Yeah.
So they really loved it. And we also do more than theater in Los Angeles too. We run regular arts programs with local schools. Elementary,
really?
middle, and high schools.
Well, they come in and they see the plays?
No, they come to our space and we train them. And
you train actors?
Well, we give...
To take your job, Tim?
Yeah.
Think it through. They're coming up, they're young, they're hungry. Some of them will be even taller than you, Tim. They'll come in. They'll take the work away.
I'm just hoping they give me a job someday.
Well, they might, but there's no guarantees. It's actors. You can't trust them. You know that.
That's very true. But they're kids right now, so they're adorable, and and we give them a voice, and a lot of the parents and teachers are really thankful because they can stand in front of a class now and have some confidence.
It was the only thing I liked when I was a kid is when the actors would come. They used to send actors to the school, and I was like, who are these strange drunk people? And they would come. But they were like, the teachers were drunk too, but the actors were dressed colourfully. And they would put on plays. I loved watching that. It was fantastic. Yeah. That would be a shame if that went away. Well, hey, I didn't know if you were talking to me.
Why?
Well, the last time I saw you was at the Emmys last year, and everything was happening so quickly. I saw you, I walked by, you were with Susan, and you walked by, and I said, hey, Tim, Susan Sarandon, and everyone's going to go in, and I went to shake her hand, and I don't know what happened, but everything was going so quickly.
And you touched her breast?
No! No. I wouldn't tell you that. I wouldn't tell you that. No, if I'd been that, I'd have been like, yeah. No, what happened is I went to shake her hand and she was turning the other way. So what happened is that, well, you're me, right? Put out your hand, and she's going to shake my hand, and she does that. She pulled my finger.
Did you fart?
Yes, of course, yes. It's conditioning. It's like Pavlov's dog. And I'm standing, and you knew who's right behind me, the Desperate Housewives.
Yeah. That is a classic awkward Hollywood moment.
Terrible. Yeah. But luckily it was a Desperate Housewife, so they were all like... Giving nothing away. Everything was fine. Their faces were a mask of inscrutability. So what have you been up to then, if you're not doing the Actors Gang? Do you enjoy golf?
No, I don't enjoy golf.
What's wrong with golf? It's a fine game.
It's.
I didn't know you were anti-golf, Tim.
No, I'm not anti-golf, and I don't want those letters. I just don't. I just don't play very well. I don't have the motivation. I don't want to win. You know, I want to win when I play hockey or baseball, but I don't really want to win playing golf. I just want to.
Just want it to end?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But I don't have time for golf.
I understand.
I gotta do this
I know.
here.
You did the theater thing. I understand.
Tomorrow night in our theater, Sarah Silverman's coming tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah, she'll be here tomorrow night.
Yes.
And on Saturday night, Tenacious D are playing.
Jack Black?
Yeah, and the following week we're going to screen The Aristocrats, and we're going to have afterwards more aristocrat jokes with comedians.
Oh, I don't know if that's why. That's a very dirty joke.
Oh, it's a terrible joke.
And
we're not going to tell it here. We're not going to tell it.
We can't show sexy vegetables here. Never mind tell the aristocrats.
And then the following Saturday, Jackson Browne is going to be playing on our stage.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But you can't be in trouble if you can afford all these acts.
We're not paying them. They're doing it for free.
Oh.
They're doing it so we can raise money.
Right.
And they're generous people and friends of mine. So, and so we're asking people to come on down.
You know what you should do is put a play on with you in it. People would come see that.
Yeah, I think they'd come see it.
1984, you could be O'Brien.
I directed that, and we sold out everywhere in Spain.
Really?
Everywhere. Yeah.
Did you do it in English or Spanish?
In English with super titles. They have the Spanish.
Like
above.
at the opera where they put the big things up? Oh, I like that, yeah.
And they said it couldn't be done. The producers were warned that no one's going to go see any English language theater there, and we sold out every house. It was great.
Do you like Spanish plays?
Which one?
Lorca. Do you like Lorca?
I like the Lorca.
Lorca. I enjoy a bit of
Lorca.
Lorca. Lorca wrote a play called The Public, which I think you'd enjoy.
All right, we'll do it next year.
Right, you'll do it. Yeah. The actors should. Look out for that. You're going to be in it. You could play the guy who comes on and goes nuts with a horse.
Okay. I will do it. I will promise I'll do that if you promise you play the horse.
You have a hand on it, sir. Come on, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Late Show. Thanks, band. That's cold, Craig. Shut up, you. Hey, Craig, you time for some emails? No, I don't. Knock it off. What? What? I'm not doing emails now. I was just talking about it. God, I don't think you're meant to get heckled by the producer. I don't know. I didn't check the rule book anyway. I'm not like, oh, hey, you suck, you suck. My next guest is in a new film called Untitled. That's the name of it, Untitled. It's not like they haven't thought up a title for the film. It's called Untitled. It's got the things around it, you know them. I had a rabbit, and then Untitled, and then another little rabbit. It's in theaters October the 23rd. Take a look at this.
You get an excellent sound out of those pants, skirt. Can I borrow them? I want to sample them.
What?
You know, record the sound. Go like this. Yeah, no, I would definitely like to borrow them. That's okay. I mean,
I'm going to go and see this movie. Please welcome Adam Goldberg, everybody. Adam Goldberg. If you go like that, they scream. Oh, yeah, no, they're crazy.
That's
they're
amazing.
crazy.
I just went like that, and then I got, oh!
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
You'll get your $5.
All right. So now I get the appeal.
Oh yeah,
Why you do what you do?
Yeah,
You
no, it's just the $5,
and then you get a
$5.
No, of your job. I get the appeal of your job.
Oh, it's a great job to have
yeah,
this.
incredible control.
Although I don't see enough girls that can do that with their pants.
Yeah, that's why I work in the movies.
That's the most awesome thing I've ever seen in a movie, except for maybe some other things. But that was really cool.
Not bad, right?
That's really, really cool.
I'm afraid that might be the extent of the sexiness in the movie, since I play a brooding avant-garde music composer, and she plays a gallerist. So that's it. That little
is that how
thigh
sexy?
flash. There's some hot vegetables in it, though.
Well, we won't be showing that clip here.
I know, that's funny. You can show sort of the pelvic area of a blonde woman, but you can't show a funny cucumber. Like, what can you describe? Am I even allowed to describe the vegetables?
It was an apple that looked like an excited man. How awesome is that?
You know what?
How awesome is that?
That's I've been referred to as such. What was that? A tomato that you did show though?
That was a tomato.
That tomato was kind of.
It was graphic.
It was kind of hot.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's a photograph.
Oh, you don't have that on you?
Not anymore.
I was hoping maybe in the gift bag or something. I don't know. Listen.
Gift bag? Actually, this is not the Tonight Show, buddy.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're just lucky the roof isn't leaking.
I know. No, you're right.
Yeah. How you been? It's nice to see.
I've been good. I've been fine. I've been all right.
Yeah.
How you been?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Mustn't grumble.
Yeah.
You know, I've been all right.
You don't want to do it in front of everybody. Then it looks like you're,
like ungrateful.
Yeah, ungrateful. Bourgeois complaining. No one wants to hear about that.
That's what I think. Yes.
But as long as we're on the subject, let's see. What could I gripe about? So all three of my emails were hacked yesterday. 2 days ago.
You're kidding me? Really? Someone hacked into your email?
Yeah. All three. It was really amazing.
What do you mean all three?
Well, I have 3 different email accounts. And I like to divert them.
What kind of Hollywood ooh la la is this?
It's not
three email accounts.
It's not for any. Nobody cares about me. It's not about like protecting my identity or anything. It's because I order a lot of very odd things that come in brown paper bags, and you want to. You want to make sure that you're diverting all of the mail so that your
post office
your
sponsors?
Girlfriend or your mother, or whomever,
psychiatrist
or your shrink or whatever. Yeah.
Are you still doing that? You still go to therapy?
Do therapy? I haven't been to therapy in I think it's been about 1.5 years. So I've been about 1.5 years sober.
Yeah. What do you want to get back?
Yeah. No, I think it's. I think it's time before I start, fooling around with tomatoes. But what about you?
I got a new tattoo. I know you have some tattoos.
Oh my! Look at that.
You like that?
That's like a military tattoo, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes all the way up, man.
Are you kidding me?
All the way up and round and ends up at my.
Well, I don't understand. Did you get that on shore leave? I don't.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Look at the detail.
Yeah, I know.
That is really nice.
Yeah, and see that bit there? That's where it really hurts.
Yeah, right. The worst one I ever got was when it goes over the clavicle. Is that a clavicle? Are you allowed to say clavicle?
A musical instrument, isn't it?
I think that's a clave or a clavinet. You're thinking?
No, that's a clarinet.
No. Clavinet's the.
No, clavinet's that, and then that's the accordion,
and then there's a clarinet, which is a clarinet, and this is and that's the pancreas.
Yeah. You have one there.
I have one. I'm not thrilled about. It was one because most of the ones I got because there's an artist named Mark Mahoney in Los Angeles who's like an incredible detailed, gray and black, does stuff like that. But in the old days I'd be like, oh, I'm in New Orleans, I'll get a tattoo, or whatever. I'm in Tucson, I'll get a tattoo.
Where'd you get that one then?
New Orleans. I don't actually feel too bad about making fun of it because they actually posted some really
well, let's see it then. Can we see it,
bad
or
photos
are you
online.
shy?
No, it's not bad. It was a reproduction of an old tattoo. Yeah,
that's
like of one from, it was like literally from like the turn of the century, which is a great idea if you're living at the turn of the century.
Yeah.
But that right over here
that must have been very
really
painful.
Yeah. Also the one on my oy vey was.
You can't say that, can you? You can't say it.
No? Can't do it? Is any of this gonna?
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of Tim Robbins tonight.
They'll just have to guess what you said. You said the one on my, and then it'll drop out, and then it'll come back, and then where did he get it? And
but that's when you do the funny. What is that thing that you do?
Well, the
ooh la la. Ooh la la. Yeah, I like that.
But that's only when I say a bad word.
What happens when I do it?
Well, we'll have to think of something.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Can we do an oy vey? Yeah. Well, you'll have to record a quick oy vey so we can put it on.
Do an oy vey?
Yeah, right. You ready? Quiet, please. Wild line.
Oy vey.
I think it'll have to be faster. Does it have to be faster?
Oy vey. Oy vey. It's amazing.
Yeah, we have it. Yeah, that's good, yeah.
I spend, thank you. Spent 15 years trying not to get typecast, and I just...
Oh, come on.
No, it's fine.
It's just a bit of fun.
No, I know.
It's just a bit of fun.
No, it's fine.
Nobody cares.
Hey, listen, I'm having a great time, Craig.
I'm worried about you.
No. Everything's good.
Did you give up smoking yet?
Since I saw you out in the smoking section?
Yeah.
No, Craig, by the way, I want to be clear. Craig was not smoking cigarettes. A lot of that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It's like a huge bong and like a big bowl.
Yeah.
You know, just like...
No, that was just me playing my clavicle.
Oh, is that what it was? You're playing your clavicle? It's really, not a good idea. I did buy that book. Have you heard about, you know this book, the Alan Carr book?
What?
There's some book that apparently everybody reads. It's this guy, Alan Carr.
The Bible?
That's what it is, yeah. This guy, Alan Carr, wrote the Bible. It's a little-known fact. No, but it's apparently like the the non-smoking Bible.
Well, you read this book and
apparently
you stop
read
smoking?
it and you stop. And it's not like apparently a bunch of graphic pictures. You're supposed to smoke, and apparently he brainwashes you while you're reading it. And by the end, you don't know why you're not smoking anymore. You're just not.
Oh,
now,
this sounds like snake oil to me.
No, it sounds crazy. No. Believe me. Listen, I'm extremely skeptical, but not so skeptical that I've actually opened it and read it. In other words, I'm afraid of opening it.
You're afraid it'll work.
I'm afraid it'll work.
Which means you have to go back to therapy.
Right.
Because the problem is not smoking the cigarettes, although ultimately that will be the problem. The problem is that you're not prepared to accept the success of stopping smoking. Because, and I am the new Dr. Phil, by the way, because you still haven't learned to love yourself properly.
Do you think also maybe I'll stop having dreams with my father's head on my mother's body? That one was funny because it was like a laugh, but it was like a laugh, but
they were like, what?
Really uncomfortable.
They're like, wait, no, he really is crazy.
Look,
no, he really is great.
There's a little something that we all have, between the ages of 7 and 9 called the Oedipal complex.
Yeah, some of us didn't have it.
Right. Well, I mean, a lot of Americans. And I mean, I should say those of us born here, Yeah. And anyway, I'm still, sort of in the midst of my Oedipal complex, and so 7 to 9, 7 to 39,
You want to get a tattoo for that? We're out of time, though.
Really, that's it? Because I was gonna just make it get even more vulgar. So we'd have to do like an Oega vault, and even longer.
You have to say it quicker.
Oega vault.
All right. Thanks a lot, Adam Goldberg.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
I don't think we learned that much, to be honest. I apologise for it not being an entertaining show at the beginning, and actually I'd like to apologise for that apology, because there were a couple of moments there where I was genuinely interested. What else did we learn? We learned that I enjoy my Sharona. Oh, and Adam gave me a copy of the CD, which he's a musician, but he's not sure if he wants to put his band on the show, because he's not sure about playing in public, which I find very refreshing. Do you know what I mean? I like that. It's what we, people in Hollywood, it's called modesty, and in Hollywood it's kind of like, well, I don't really understand, Very charming man. And then Tim's very nice as well. With apparently he was trying to plug something. I don't know what it was. Anyway, we're out of time. That's the main thing. So good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.